do like that tune. How's it go? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Home Service Live. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good week. Hello, everybody on the replay. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello to you two. How are we? Well, I know. Well, before we go any further, BFG's a bit grumpy today.
Wow. What's wrong with your face, Stephen?
He's
Why are
grumpy.
you fucking grumpy?
I'm not grumpy. I'm doing handstand.
You ought to have seen him about 5-10 minutes ago. He was doing sort of like some Olympic art form of falling over and then trying not to look like he'd fallen over. It was quite good to watch, actually. I should have.
No. One of the lights fell over and wiped out the fucking coffee table.
Ooh.
I'm not asked to look at the coffee table.
No, it's not happening.
Well, on tonight's show, we've got a very interesting topic that Betty has brought up for us about false advertising, but not quite the false advertising that you may think. We've also got the Project Vapes and Johnny's Juice giveaway. We are doing a new version. I've got a wheelie spinny thing to put up on screen.
You get tablets for that.
Well, hopefully better than Nightbot. So we've got that going on. And we've also got the Agony Uncles as well later on. So there you go. That's what's going on this week. But before that, BFG, come on. What's up? What's up, buddy?
Nothing. It's warm and I got swamp acid.
Go on, cuddles.
Nice. Yes.
Can everybody in chat give BFG an extra huggle, please?
Or extra talcum powder.
Yeah.
Yes, liquid talc would be appreciated.
Yeah, because you'll hear the pop from here when he tries to pull his scrotum off the inside of his thigh.
Well, I have got a tiny little fan. She's
And
never
I've got
complained before. I've got a little fan and it's just directing, just going up my shorts. It's lovely.
Well, I've got me nuts and me testicles with a couple of ice cubes.
You are so posh, you are.
Yeah.
Did I see BCV in there?
Did you see what?
What?
Stevie in. No, I was just going to say, cheers for posting the video, dude. It was bloody good to see you up and about.
Yes.
I love the choice of T-shirt.
Yes. And like I said to him, he is a trooper as well.
Oh, hell yes. So, Uncle Stevie, yes. Well, oh, CC.
CC, fist bump, hey.
Yes.
Right, we were on it. You might as well say hello to chat then, Mr. Hot.
I was just about to say that.
If you've come out your fucking grumpy mood. Oh, here we go. Somebody's dummy's coming out the pram in about 5 minutes' time. We're all going to be a shower of bastards and he's going to throw a tantrum.
No.
And then his skin will go black.
I'll save that for other folks. Thank you. No drama on this channel.
He was wanting to beat his meat earlier on rather vigorously.
Yeah, I dropped the tweezers. That's what's pissed me off. Right. Mr. Stone, good evening, you darling man, you. Steve, BCV, Rose, Bill Richards. Yeah, sorry to see that, mate, about the heat. That's not good. Goals. Yes.
I tell you one thing, the heat's blooming playing up with my blooming diabetes. My blooming blood just shot up like nobody's business.
Well, that's what Bill was saying about his liver. It's just putting all sorts of strains on it. Kaz, Buggles, I'm glad to see you're enjoying the juice as well.
Yes.
CC Coils, darling.
Hey.
Oz, yes.
CC Coils, if you'd like 25% off, use discount code Home Service at checkout.
And if you can't remember that, just check out the reel for tonight's show. It's at the end.
The CC's Facebook base is on chat. Oogles!
Darling, Oogles. Dawn's been twanging her strings.
She'd been twanging her G-string again.
Yes. Well, you tuned it.
I certainly did.
Facts.
G. Side.
And
one pin the suppression.
Why have I got dogs howling now?
I thought I'd lost my sound for a second.
Free Rider. Good evening, dude. Chicos. Dude.
Chico! Loving your coils, kidder. Absolutely brilliant coils.
John Vaping Joker. Good evening. Hello. Kevin Smith, how you doing? Dude. Mike. The birthday boy is with us.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday!
Mike, you're going to have to fill us in what happened with the knee as well. I saw he was having a medicinal pint. Shall we
Yeah.
say.
But he never told you about 6 pints before. That's why he fell off the frigging stage.
Stop it. Mr. Haynes, never. The consummate professional. For those that don't know, Mike's part of a charity group. We will get it up in chat. Get yourself along, have a look. He does some amazing work with school kids. Hell of a backstory. Way too long a story to put it in here. All I could say is I wish I was half the bloke he was. So we'll go for that one. Paul Doling, good evening.
Yes, Paul.
Lovely man. Good evening.
And thank you for the lovely comments. Really are nice and appreciated.
Some geezer called SoulOhm. Strange. Yeah.
I didn't know I'd put something in chat.
Apparently so. Bunny! Rose! Oh. And I saw past you there, but she disappeared. Dawn, I know you're
Dawn.
happy.
Ogles!
Ogles.
And Vapor Queen Becky, last but by no means least.
Ogles.
I got Free Rider, didn't I?
I believe you did, yes.
And now my chat's frozen. Oh, God, it's going to be one of those nights. Now, there we are.
We've got 30 people watching. We've only got 11 thumbs up. Come on, guy. Give it a thumbs up, please. All count.
Not too many. It gets tight. Right, where are we?
That finger he uses for checking your prostate, Stephen, not the thumb up, you bum.
Stop it.
It wasn't me thumb that tickled your
Tickled your
bum.
bum.
It was
It
me
was
finger.
It wasn't the grass that tickled your ass, it was my finger.
Stop it.
Magic
Moments.
You're worrying me. The heat. It
Eh?
must be.
Yeah, my brain's getting fried.
Yeah.
We Scots ain't used to this shit. That big shiny ball in the sky.
Well, by all accounts, in the North Sea at the present moment, there's what they're classing as a heat bloom in the actual ocean. It's so many degrees hotter than it's supposed to be at this time of year. And it's circling just the north of England and part of Scotland. Just
Well,
like that, you know?
normally this time of year when you get the weather's like this, you get massive algae blooms on waters.
Oh, it's perfect weather for algae. What have you been like for thunderstorms?
Not bad, actually.
Well, we haven't been bad. We've had a couple, but nothing major.
They keep threatening on the weather forecast and stuff. They keep basically every day is going to be thunderstorms at such and such a time, and then it'll calm down a wee bit, and then there's going to be another thunderstorm. But fuck shit. I think we had a little bit on Saturday evening. I think that was about it.
We just recognise the majestic Mullen is with us.
Mr. Mullen. He's turning around saying he's fluffy. No, sorry, you're fluffy.
Steve's beard gets fluffier. He's slowly turning into Grizzly Adams.
Oh, you're number 7. He ain't going to hurt you.
I seem to remember the geezer that played Uncle Jesse was in that. I'm sure he was.
Nah, I think so.
Don't know.
Bunny was thinking more Santa myself. Hello, little girl. Come sit on my knee.
Oh, Lisa, mommy sucking sense.
Stop it. Oh, Mike, don't worry about it, mate. Bless you. More like Uncle Albert. During the war,
So what are we doing with the beard? Are we going for a full-on Monty? Or we
No, I'm just being a lazy bastard. That's
right?
it in a nutshell. No, my skin's all broke out of that seborrheic dermatitis again.
Mm.
So rather than shaving and aggravating, I thought, bugger it, I'll just grow the beard. But I tell you what I may do. I may grow it. So maybe about this time next year, and then I'll shave the whole lot off for charity.
Mm.
Maybe. And then I'll donate.
I've ummed and ahed about doing something like that.
you're going to get bloody asked for ID. You whip that lot off.
Who?
You.
Well, I can donate the hair to you on a prick stick.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just.
What?
I said I would do it. There we are. If you've not heard of Mike's charity, it's Global Acts of Unity. Links in the chat. Go have a look, because honest, you'll be amazed. You
And while
will
we're
be.
talking about charities, Betty,
Indeed.
how's yours going?
I haven't checked it this week. 2 seconds.
Well, while you're checking, I believe our Aiden's doing a charity on Vic's show on the 29th. I think they're doing an auction to raise the children with cancer that he's been doing the 28 days.
How's he going with that? Because I know he's been putting the updates.
He's been doing it every day. Every day he's put a vlog out on his LBGTQSY.
Stop it.
LBV, I think is it? Yeah, it's LBV. His
Yeah,
channel.
little bro vapes.
Hmm.
So if you've not been catching them up,
Yeah, definitely
It's
catch
up
them up.
across
They're actually
the
quite
country.
funny, honestly. I've right enjoyed them. So
Oh,
yes,
I'm
the
not-
auction is next week, so don't forget to check that out.
I'm scared now, Vic. What are you planning on auctioning in? Handcuffs barely used.
No, don't go there.
50 Shades of Vic.
Where the hell's my phone?
Have you lost it?
I've lost it.
Daily Pops, good evening, my lovely.
Google, sweetheart, hope you're alright. And congratulations on your anniversary as well.
Indeed.
No.
Fine set of pictures. I know. Hold on.
Oh,
I must admit, I've been. Don't go under the desk, you might not resurface. I don't think there's room.
No, bless him. How are we doing, Betty?
right, still at the £500.
Sorry?
Still at the £500, but
Excellent.
I'm trying to think. Here it's here, right? The total raised for that day. Now there was, what I'm led to believe, nearly 1,600 walkers, and there was 1,642 walkers actually. And with 1,642 walkers, we have raised a total sum of £84,715.
Wow.
Jeeps. That's awesome, that. That is some serious money, that.
Well, that's going to do some serious good, that one.
Really good.
Good evening, Norse. Good evening, Craig.
Norse.
How you doing?
And I'm trying to find out where I'm on the leaderboard for.
And Tyler as well, fist bump. Hope you're alright.
I am number 35 on the leaderboard
Number 35.
for funds raised yet.
Good lad. What
I
is it
think,
about
I think,
blokes? We turn everything into a competition, don't we?
well, I think to be honest, with you, quite a lot of the people who are higher up that table, have done it in teams.
Hmm.
So they're basically just put all their monies into the one pot. But yeah, so
It's fantastic either way.
yeah,
It's stunning, especially the way, I mean, chatting everybody else.
yeah, and once again, guys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who donated, everyone went to a good cause, as you know. But the bloody thing is, you're not going to believe this. I've got another one to do next Saturday.
Oh, you said for work, yeah.
Yeah, fucking joke though. It was this one was just thrust upon us. Um, and guess who had been left to arrange it? Myself. So I put 3 walks up within Glasgow because it's a lot easier doing it in the city centre for people to get to. And all I've heard from everybody's moaning and groaning, oh, it's too long. Oh, I don't like where that one's going. Why are we starting at that time? Why are we not starting early in the morning? Why are we starting early in the morning? We should be starting at lunchtime. It's like, for fuck's sake. You can't, honest to God, you can't win. There's just no pleasing people.
Hold on. It's Rose Street, Glasgow.
Huh?
It's Rose Street, Glasgow.
Rose Street.
Hmm. Isn't that the one with all the drinking establishments on? Or am I thinking the wrong one? Or am I thinking Edinburgh?
I haven't got a clue.
Rose Street. I think you're talking Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. Rose Street Gardens, restaurants and boozers and
Yeah.
the theatre.
Say,
Yeah, Edinburgh.
you ought to do a sponsored Rose Street stagger.
Well, what we're actually doing, we've kind of decided on we're walking from Central Station to Kelvin Grove Park, around Kelvin Grove Park, and then apparently they're going to do a pub crawl up Byers Road.
There's a question being shouted out on by Gaily Bobs. Question: I have a bottle of grape liquid that I want to add Coolada to. What percentage should I add?
What size is the bottle? Because I would start off at 0.5%.
That's one thing I've never added to anything.
No. Well, I mean, I don't. I mean, I know when we were at the vape shop, we used to have ice shots. And that's what we used to buy.
Craig suggests 0.5 mil per 10. 0.4 for a hint. Don't go any higher than 4%.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Bunny.
That's what I'm saying. Try it at 1%, work your way up till you find something that suits, because you can start off at a higher number and go, that's just too much.
I mean, Kevin Smith says he uses it at 1.5%.
Yeah. You can always add, but you can't take away, Gail.
Obviously, it depends on how much you've got. Is it 100ml bottle or something?
500 mil.
Is it 500ml of it? Wow, that's a lot of grape. Yeah, I'm with Vic on that one.
Mr. Mullen, that's not helpful.
Yeah, same with Mark. Coolada, no. Coolada, menthol,
it's like,
mint.
Someone call for napalm.
Cold exhale on your hand.
But see, that you're having a problem at the moment, aren't you, BFG, with Coolada?
Seems to be at the minute. Anything with menthol, anything with Coolada, any form of cooling, 3 puffs, bump, heartburn.
Three what?
3 puffs.
What have they got to do with Colada?
I don't know, but they're keeping me up at night.
Lucky boys.
Nah, I don't know what it is. Never really had an issue with menthols and that before. Red A, Eisenberg, not a problem. Last couple of weeks, bump.
It's always been a problem with me. Mint, Coolada, menthol, anything. And what happens is, it's just there, just below your sternum. and it starts, and it's so almost like a sicky feeling, and then after a while, it really does. It just makes me feel like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, I normally get, as Steve said earlier on, it's the heartburn plus the headaches that get
No
me.
headaches, just pure heartburn. And as soon as the heartburn starts, there is no getting rid of it.
Yeah, I'm with Bunny. It gives me. Cause I think Bunny and we were vaping one of the shows a few years back, and the two of us were like that. Fucking hell.
It's horrible stuff. Blah.
I mean, that's one of the things during the summer. I hate distribution companies because they seem to flood everywhere. Cool harder.
There was a big thing for it about 2 years ago. Well,
Yeah,
not even 2
remember
years, 18 months ago.
I remember
Everything
that
had bloody-
Malaysian juice that was coming in. It was oversweet and overpowered with colada.
Dawn, according to Pasty, you have impregnated me. I do hope you're going to make an honest man of me.
Bet your ankles aren't swollen.
They have been for the last 15 years, mate.
Okay.
No, I just can't cope with menthol.
See,
I mean, even when I brush my teeth, and obviously you brush your teeth twice a day, and even that makes me bulk. Just the taste of toothpaste. Yeah.
12 Monkeys Ice Age, never tried it. In fact, I don't think even when was it Kanzi that everybody was going mad for?
I never put any ice in any of my cans even I made it.
No, the 12 Monkeys. I don't think I've actually tried any 12 Monkeys juice.
If it's got anything that I keep away from it anyway. As literally as much as I can. And these lot are talking about WD-40, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
To be fair, Vic,
Why are you going to put WD-40 in?
Gives you a cooling vape and stops you squeaking.
to be fair, Vic, at least you could have tucked them back in because they wouldn't have had far to fall and they're not likely to be damaged. So.
No, I just no.
Bless. No, the Monkeys 12 age. Vic put the Monkeys 12 Monkeys Ice Age. Tried that just once. Left half my lungs on the floor.
God, what was that company? Oh, was it Higgy Sigs, Vic? And they brought, was it Black Ice? And everyone was doing the Black Ice challenge.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I did it at 200 watts.
Well, do you remember when we did the ice challenge over at Knucklehead?
Yeah, we did do it. Jeeps, that was bad.
Oh, I wish I could remember the gentleman's name because he was such a lovely fella. He literally, it was the vape juice equivalent of liquid nitrogen. And, there was people coughing lungs up left, right, and centre.
Oh, yeah, straight away, wasn't it? You just went near it. You didn't even fire it. That's going to hurt, that.
I loved it. But we both did it, and it was both like, manly.
Being manly now.
Manly. Where's front door? All right. We outside. Anybody looking? No. Iggy put so much mental in the liquid, the mental starts recrystallizing in the bottle. You let it sit so long. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that were powerful stuff. That Black Ice Challenge. God, that's going back some years. That.
See, Kev, I cannot trust anything that is just referred to by initials and number. WS20, no. 2017.
Shh. No, it wasn't that long ago, Bunny. No.
6 years. Many, many fine and wonderful years that was. My God.
God, 2017.
So, given that we've just done the straw poll and it would appear that chat aren't impressed by Kulara, etc., what is your summer vape? What now it's red hot, what are you turning to?
I don't have
a greasy spot on the floor, that's what I'm turning to.
Taps off.
Puddle.
Taps off weather.
The guys at NASA going, my eyes. Mind saying that, I bet half of you lads over the border have got a better tan than we have. You've had it longer.
Mm.
What?
Son. What? Big yellow thing in the sky. I know you don't know what it is, but
Apparently
we're going to send a spaceship up there.
Oh, Bill, I could go for
I know what it
that.
is.
I'd bring pineapple and coconut. Oh,
yeah, I want winter back, Vic.
as long as we can do a stop off at Halloween, that's fine. That's it all. Where's my good lady disappeared to?
Probably talking to my good lady.
More than likely. New B&M vape shop open near me, and they have cotton. I was amazed. Dear God, Paul, cherish it.
Yeah, oh, that's I might actually meant to say that when I did that sponsored walk through Glasgow, through the city centre, virtually every vape shop that I saw, and it was like a vape shop, every third bloody shop was a vape shop, and I swear to God, every one in the disposables. That was what they sold. Nothing else, just disposables. They were on the window.
When we went to Whitby, there was a couple of vape shops, and they looked like Apple shops, and all they've got is disposables. That's it.
Bloody hell.
See, I went into another one, and they had a couple of, like your Caliburn kits. That was their high end. The rest of it was disposables.
I think I'm fairly lucky. I mean, the B&M round us, they don't do disposables, but they do a lot of those. That's the new B100. So it's the 21700 version of the Boost, basically. Cracking little vape, to be fair. But what they are doing is they have priced the Voopoo that I was using last week for the juice test. That's priced at 15 quid. That's what they're selling it at. So it's enticing people away from the disposable and getting them to try the pod.
It's a good idea.
It's a cracking idea. It's worked as well. I mean, there's been a few of our generation and older coming in wanting to keep the fags. And rather than going for the disposables, once you've pointed out, you're paying 15 quid for that, but it's refillable. And then you're only paying...
If he's only selling them for 15 quid, you can't go wrong at that, can you?
It was cracking. I mean, they're a good little device as well. For somebody that's just coming off the fags, they're a nice tight draw, auto draw, absolutely brilliant.
You can't complain of that.
I just wish more, when we went through York, most of the indie shops seem to have dried up. Got the franchises left. And as you say, it's disposable heavy. Oh my God,
And you can't blame the shops. The shops are only selling what sells.
This is it.
It's as simple as that. You can't blame the shops.
Mr. Smith just put a mental image in my head. Vic's parading in his room in his budgie smugglers.
Good for him.
I have visions of a pair of bright yellow Speedos.
With a white hanky tied in his head.
Oh God, and now I'm thinking Monty Python.
What's that?
Did they throw in a free rubber duck? No, they didn't. But it's very nice.
Well, we've come up to the hour, so Betty, it is topic time. Topic time.
What has the hazelnut in every bite?
We've seen this regarding kind of false advertising.
Yeah.
Ow. Yes, so folks, I was I've been watching a few things over the last couple of months, and I've been really shaking my head and think to myself, My God, I feel sorry for the younger generation these days, especially of the male variety. Um, cast your minds back. I'm trying to do this politically correctly so I don't get a boot in the stones. Gentlemen, cast your minds back to when we first started frequenting pubs and clubs in our younger days. And you would see a lovely young lady at the bar or at the nightclub. And you would pluck up the courage to go and talk to her. And fine, fair enough. That young lady was quite pretty and all the rest of it. But it kind of went and graded. Now this is going to sound fucking terrible. It went kind of grades. You had the pretty one, you had the one that was, reasonable, and then you had the. But after about 8 to 10 pints, that went. Well, all right. But it was a walk of shame the next morning when you woke up and realised, oh my God. But anywho, back in our day, you knew what you were getting to a certain extent. What you saw was what you got, right? Not fucking now it ain't. Have you seen some of these fucking makeup videos that they're showing on YouTube and all that kind of bloody stuff? Have you seen them?
I've seen loads of them. To be honest with you, I find them quite fascinating, to be honest with you.
I mean, half of them you ride them into fucking battle. Never mind anything else. And you see these women that they're putting these tape things on and they're filling their fucking faces this way and they're doing this. They get big knots in the back of their fucking head. And then they start putting the makeup on. And you're like, no way is that, no way. I know, Kev, I don't care. There is no way that is the same woman that was right at the very start of that video. Now, I really do feel sorry for the younger male population who's out there.
Well, it's not just the younger male population.
Yeah,
It's the men that are on the singles list.
Yeah, I would even go as far to say young ladies of the lettuce licking persuasion. They'll be in the same kind of boat. But you see this beautiful, stunning creature standing at the bar, and you go up and you have a little chat. Can I buy you a drink? Yes, thank you very much. What would you like? I'll have a pint of Guinness. And things get a little bit, flirty backwards and forwards. And she takes you home, or vice versa. And you wake up in the morning, and you think you're an extra in a Hammer House of Horror fucking movie. Because the makeup's off, it's on the pillow. The sticky things are fucking stuck up in the wall. The teeth are sitting in the bedside cabinet. The wig's hanging up over here some fucking place. The one eye's out. It's like, I just so feel sorry for anybody.
I've got to admit though, I've definitely, especially on Instagram, you see him on there, and it's so like, wow, what a transformation. I believe that she's Chinese or from Asia area, and she does makeups, and honestly they are fantastic. And she's not only doing pretty makeup for a girl, she's also doing it she's going into different characters like Captain Jack Sparrow and things like that, and they are absolutely amazing.
There's an English girl that does that, does the kind of the role playing stuff. But it's some of these. I mean, it's you see them at the very start and they smile, and they've got a mouth like a blown fuse box. One's there, one's missing, or one's round here. And then, as I say, by the end of it, you're like that. Holy fuck, that's Miss World stuff.
See, I'm going to spin this on behalf of the ladies.
But the dudes do the same thing.
Not the straight ones.
Honest to God, honestly. You see them, some of these, this is what I'm wearing today, blah, blah, blah. I'm wearing the ensemble, fucking this, that, and the next thing. And then they put that on, and then they're putting the makeup on, and then they're putting the guy line and all that shit on. No, Goths did that back in the day, not now. Nah.
Right, your average bloke wakes up, goes for a dump, scratches his ass, cup of coffee, splashes his face with a bit of water, and goes off to work. It's the ladies I feel sorry for, Because if you've got yourself an ugly fella, he's going to stay ugly. There's nothing that fixes it.
Right, but the thing is, you know, right? See the ugly guys. The ugly guys have got nothing to lose.
The ugly guys are 9 times out of 10, the golden soul because they had the shit for so long.
Yeah,
Bless them.
yeah. They're the ones that you see walking out the door with the models.
Yeah, because they don't give a toss.
No, they don't give a monkey because they've got nothing to lose.
There's nothing that 15 pints can fix.
Yeah, but the thing is, Baxi, the thing is with the 15 pints, it's the following day that 15 pints wears off. Have you ever seen the sketch where is it Nick Frost? When he's in bed with the woman and he wakes up and he rolls over and he goes, oh, fuck. And
Yes.
you see him gathering his clothes and he's creeping down the stairs and a little kid walks by and goes, "Morning, Dad." He's like, the wedding photographs are on the wall.
Of course, there's a problem now. There's fuck all pubs left to actually meet him, folks.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
2 pubs closed here in the last month. Well, when
this is why
you found the public toilet.
I've got to admit, I would hate to be a single bloke nowadays. Because, I mean, let's face it, if you go up to a girl nowadays, are you harassing them?
Yes.
You know what? An innocently hi, you know, was like a drink type of thing. Is it, "You're harassing me now"?
Yeah, you know how to solve that, don't you? You leave a trail of Haribo and you stood round the corner with a baseball bat. See, that's the problem. Everybody's so suspicious these days. They want to see the cake before they get in the van.
Get in the van?
Cake?
What do you do? Knock them off the head and shove them in the van?
Don't mention cake, Vixen.
Gaffer tape turning no into since 1890.
That's I mean that's how I thought, like false advertising, because it technically is false advertising.
Yeah, but haven't.
Because what you see ain't what you get.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, isn't it always been that case throughout the decades that women have?
Yeah, but I suppose to
enhance themselves purposely for the attraction of males.
Yes,
Then
but
you've got.
But it's gotten worse.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's also like your chicken fillets and things like that, isn't it?
Oh, whoa! What came first, the cod piece or the oil of Ulay?
Well, probably the cod piece.
Thank you. Blokes have been doing it a lot longer than women have.
Well, as species, we are the only ones that do it the other way around. Believe it or not, a male, if you look in like birds and things like that, it's normally the male that's the flirty one with all the bright colours, and it's normally the females that sort of like the plain
dowdy
animal species. We're the only species really where it's the actual role reversed.
But if you take evolution into it, you know why blokes are fixated with boobs? Seriously,
seriously, and then I'll.
When we went upright.
See how with that eye. Anyway, I'm perfect.
Previously, would have been fixated on the rump.
Yeah, the bum.
And as soon as we went upright, the boobs. Which is
very true, Bill. I mean, 17th century men with peacocks.
Well, to be honest, right up until the 20th, blokes have been the peacocks. Look at zoot suits back in the 1920s. Yeah, I mean, with women, it's been fairly drab and skirts down to the ankles up until the turn of the 20th century.
Yeah, I mean, getting back in the day, obviously, I mean, everybody wore a lot of makeup. You'd been back to 17th, 18th century because pox did a hell of a lot of damage to the face.
Oh,
they had to wear a lot of makeup, and that's why you lot of these tapestries sitting next to the fire, so their faces wouldn't melt because of the heat.
Well, lead-based makeup. It was
But
killing.
it's just these makeup tutorials. You think to yourself, oh my God, what chance have you got?
Oh no, it goes back way further than 50s. I mean, you think about the beehives and all that lot in Tudor time when they used to have boats and that lot in their hair.
Right. Don't you think we should just be fucking grateful that we actually managed to wake up next to somebody?
You know what? Yes,
Seriously,
yeah,
does it
but
really matter?
I think us as the kind of middle-aged, older kind of generation, I think to a certain extent we had it easy. We
Yeah.
had
We had
I
to wear
think we had.
fucking flares.
I think from our point of view, we definitely had it easier compared to young'uns nowadays.
yeah.
I think we had the advantage of less war paint because when you see some of them in the pub now, you are seriously thinking, yeah, are they, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, especially when they come in with a crowd of young lads that look barely dry behind the ears. Yeah, but Gordon Bennett, I don't know.
Me personally, I find it absolutely fascinating, especially watching them. And it's so like from start to finish, and you think, blimey heck.
Yeah, there's no way
Absolutely.
to say.
I mean, there a TV program recently, I think on Channel 4 or something like that, where it was, like your sewing bee, this was makeup.
Makeup artists, yeah. Oh, are they going to go to all this trouble just to go out to local rotters? Yeah. I mean, are you seriously going to start taping up bits of you with the risk that one fell swoop and a bit of a rave, and you're going to turn into Quasimodo because your tape's gone pink?
Could you imagine that? Ping!
I'll have a Campari.
He gave me water.
I'm not an animal. I'm a human being.
So basically, what you're saying is it more of an internet phenomenon, or is it reality?
I can't see people doing it.
I don't know.
That's your guys' challenge cast next week in your best makeup. No.
This is the best makeup you're gonna get.
Why do you think I grow this thing? It hides more chins than a fucking Chinese phone book.
Mosh, fist bump.
I am most. No, it's honestly, it's the girls I feel sorry for because most blokes, right? We forget what age we are for a start. We dress up in age inappropriate clothing.
Well, you might. I bloody don't.
Told you before about wearing that mini skirt, Stephen. You can see your bollocks.
There's nothing wrong with my black kilt. Otherwise known as Mrs. Tiggy Winkle's home. All hedgehogs. Like a man that romances you, and when he refuses to do, when he gets you, refuses to do it's feck all. 100% Gailey. Blokes are the worst. We don't whack on the makeup. We pretend to be fucking interested. And as soon as they get what they want, they ain't interested anymore.
I've never been like that.
Never.
No, I'll argue it toss on that one all day long. I've never been like that, ever. And right. I can hand on heart, in the 52 years that I've been alive, I've never had a one-night stand.
Yeah, I'm not including us in this. I'm including the pretty boys.
Yeah, but you can't. You're including everybody.
No, I'm saying the pretty boys. Oh, come on. I can speak for me, definitely. I never walked into a room and all of a sudden the barometer went, "Whoa, moist." It never happened.
No, just the fucking music stopped and people pulled guns out.
Honest to God, this is why I always say ugly about blokes are more fun, because we didn't rely on looks. You started developing a character.
We relied on humour.
Yeah. And then you had the hardest question. When do you stop them fucking laughing? Because once you get past that certain point, forget it, you're in the friend zone forever. Give the average Joe a bad rep. You're not kidding, Martin. I'm always all in or not in, as the case may be. That's fair enough, Kev. I have the same issue.
No, I've ever since I can remember, I've always had the greatest respect for women. I love women. I think women are ace.
Now, here's a question. Do you think these youngins...
Did you say that? Say that again, because all I heard was you fingering youngins.
Now, here's the question.
That's what I heard. What did you say? Because that, honestly,
Yeah, that did sound like I'm fingering youngins.
Yeah, all right, fucking Jimmy Savile.
Can you tell what it is yet?
And then he was on about his white van as well. White van and fingering youngins. This is going down well, this BFG.
No. Do you honestly think, with the younger lads, that there is respect there, or whether they're actually just bloody scared?
They just want their mummies.
Well, I'm just thinking back on what Stevie said. You know, the fear of harassment. You know, being accused of something that you're not doing, because it seems to be getting that way, doesn't it?
I think, me personally, I don't know about anyway. Round here, I would say most lads are pretty similar to how we were. Especially in the group of them. There's always the one that's I can do it and all that lot. And I don't think much has changed in round here. But I would say globally, I would say yes, it probably has changed.
No, just look at Yeah, George has got no fear, Dawn. George does not know the meaning of the word fear.
But like I said to you, I wouldn't want to be in the singles market now.
It's not fun. I'm lucky.
Because let's face it, there are limited places that people meet nowadays. Unless you're going to go onto these websites and then...
Yeah, and you're opening up a massive can of worms, literally.
Exactly. I mean, I've never been on them, so I don't know what they're like.
What sort of websites are these, young man?
Well, there's that... Well, what's it called?
The one that Steve was on, Grindr.
No, there's some. Is it eHarmony and that lot? There's some supposed to
plenty
be.
of
Badoo and
plentyoffish.com.
Oh, what's the other one? Bumble? What's the one where you swipe left and right? I'm in the singles market. I'm locked in a storage cupboard. How much did you have to pay for that extra, Vic?
He's changing his name to fucking Harry Potter.
Harry, you're a wizard.
Oh, Hagrid.
Mistress, can I come out yet, mistress? Zan and I met online. There's some right fucking wallopers on them.
It is. I mean, it was a friend of mine's cousin was on one of these dating sites. I can't remember the name of it, and I'm going back a good few years ago now. And she ended up getting stalked with the guy. She walked into the restaurant to meet the guy, apparently. She says everything was going quite well for about the first hour, and then he started to ask some really dodgy questions and things like that. So she made the excuse that she needed to go to the toilet and fucking disappeared out the back door. But stupid her had parked her car right outside the fucking window at the restaurant. So he seen her getting into the car. So he jumped into his and followed her home. Never did anything then at that point. But literally for about 3 to 4 weeks after that, virtually every night his car was sitting outside her front door. It's the chance you take, and I mean, look, it's
female friend of mine used to arrange for one of her mates to give her a ring if she was out on a blind date with a new bloke. Her friend would ring her halfway through, and if she said the phrase, it'd be, "Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to cut it short. We'll rearrange it," and bump, she's gone. Yeah, if she didn't feel comfortable at all. To me, that makes sense. Yeah,
that's serious, Gayle Bobs.
Oh my God.
It's shocking. It's absolutely frightening. Absolutely frightening.
I don't know whether I'm speaking out of turn or what, but I'm going to say it. I think our generation had a little bit more respect for women than they do now. Because let's face it, and I'm going to say it anyway, there's not much respect knocking around anyway nowadays to any fellow man.
Oh no.
And I think that when we grew up and the way that we was brought up, especially our era, we had a lot more respect for people in general, but especially the female.
I agree.
Normally because it had been walloped into us at an early age, but
I mean, I've heard of things like a bloke opening a door for a woman and the woman ends up belting him because he did it.
I think I saw the story. You know, right. There's we're touching on dodgy ground here. There appears to be a cohort, if you would. So you have the people screaming, "Respect me, I am woman." Yeah. But then when we do, what we were programmed to do and open the door and all the rest of it, you're being condescending. I don't get that.
Can I ask you a question? Is your chair slowly sinking down?
No.
Oh.
My
It's
swampy
just
ass.
that you're nearly at the bottom of the screen, that's all.
My swampy ass is sliding on its seat.
Apparently he's in a Titan submarine.
See, I wouldn't think twice about pulling a chair out for a lady if we're going out for a meal.
Especially if she's about to fucking sit down on it.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, good manners cost nothing. And that's how we were brought up. Being respectful.
See, for me, the feminist argument is about respect, yeah, but it's also about equality. So you treat somebody how you would want to be treated and then get lambasted for it. I really don't understand it. But it just seems strange.
Yeah, it's kind of that you're damned if you do and damned if you don't.
But yeah, I mean, it works both ways.
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
I'm not just saying,
totally.
This is not misogyny central. I'd be very interested to hear from some of the ladies in chat about what they think about it. Aisle doors open for people, so what's wrong with wanting that from others? That's fair enough, Gailey.
Yeah, totally.
I'm all for it.
You know something, and I'll tell you something. I'll tell you who's one of the most ignorant fucking generations. See, the older generation, older than us, the 70s and 80s. If you walk through and hold a door open for them, do they say thank you? Do they? Fuck. They just look at you as if you're shatting their mince.
Don't just put you're a true gentleman, BFG. We fight over carrying her bags. I will. I won't even let her carry in the bloody basket in the supermarket.
But that's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I know it sounds daft, and I still do it with Jan. If we're walking down the street, I walk nearest to the road.
Yeah.
I've tried that with Dawn and I got told off.
Because at the end of the day, that is my way of protecting my wife. It's as symbolic as that.
Oh, look, if my kids were with, I still do it now, to be fair. If Caitlin's always on the inside and I'm on the outside by the road, take talking physical out of, but true equality is the best for the job, not to meet a woke agenda quota. Yeah, 100%, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking tear through it like a demented Tasmanian devil.
Oh God. Now, if we're talking gentlemen, Don W's dad is one of the last true gentlemen. I've never heard him swear. He doesn't lose his temper. And what a lovely fella. And there's so few of them left. I'd include present company in that quota as well. But
I think all three of us are, though. We are and I think it is a generation thing. I really do. I definitely think it's a generation thing.
Very cool. Yeah, I think it is. According to most people, chivalry's dead. Tried to be nice and you told you. Yeah. Now it's the miss bit. Oh, I got such a bad.
Shit. All five missing people in the Titan sub have died. US Coast Guard confirms.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, they found the wreckage field, didn't they?
Right, on that note, are we going to do this giveaway?
Yes.
Yes, right.
Yes, right, I will put the rules and regulations up. There
Right.
you go. Oh, you want to shout it?
I shall. I have I have within my hot, sweaty hand a little script. So, this evening's giveaway from the good folks at Project Vaped and Johnny's Juice. It's orange sherbet, 60 milliliter bottle, 50 milliliter of juice, your choice of mix strength. Terms and conditions, participants need to join Johnny's Juice UK in Europe Facebook group. If you are in the States, you need to be a member of Johnny's Juice Junkies 3 and like and follow Project Vapes on Facebook or Instagram. To enter, you type the word winner into chat. Now, can I just ask chat, while the draw is being run, please don't type anything else. If you want to enter, just type winner. Grizz, your timing sucks. We are trying something new. So Mark has to copy and paste across anything that says the word winner. So if you can just refrain from typing anything but winner if you want to enter. The winner needs to email their name, including their nom de plume, if you use one on YouTube, with the address and nick strength to the Home Service Live Show at gmail.com. Mullen, I'm going to slap your ass so hard.
I was actually waiting, and somebody put that in.
Cheers, Mullen. I'm having to type all this lot out.
Do you know what
Anthony?
It's like that. Was it they call it the cash register that they like to say Virgin Radio and things like that, doing absolute radio. And it's when you pick up the phone, you're supposed to say "Make me a winner." I'm always waiting for somebody to say "Make me a winner." I would just piss myself laughing.
Make me a wiener.
Give them the money. Make me a winner.
Oh, bless you. So, Cass won last week. The only other rule we have is if you have won before, please piff it. Give somebody else a chance to try. This is a cracking flavour. Think orange refresher. Blimey, that was quick even for Project. If you get your details across, as I said, name, address, and your pseudonym if you use one, to the Home Service Live Show at gmail.com. Do it by this evening. There's a very good chance it will be in your hands on Saturday. Project Vapes are an amazing company for the turnaround.
Keep on talking.
Has it fell out your budgie smugglers yet, Vic? What sort of question's that, Mr. Smith? You can't ask the majestic Mullin that. That's like asking Jesus.
If his wieners fell out his budgie smugglers.
Yes.
I just want to know if he's got tomato sauce and fucking mustard on it.
Mine, to be fair,
With the side order of onions.
Nobody's going to notice because he's in his bloody cupboard. I
Oi, Potter.
mean. It's Leviosa. Problem is, today's youngsters haven't been disciplined as children and told no. That's a very interesting word. He shouted Wiener. He did, Mr. Smith. That little word, the no word. There's a word that's not getting used enough.
What?
No.
What? No, what? Hold on.
Right, I think I've got everybody in. I just want to double check that I've got them right. I've got Paul Dooley, Grizzly Vapes, Nose Vapor, CC Coils, Mark H, Mush, Kevin Smith, John Vaping Joker, Bill Richards, Martin Saunders, Gayle Bops, Vaping Bunny, Anthony Hart and Craig M. Have I missed anybody else off there?
Russ Morgan.
Russ Morgan. There's always one that's late.
Evening, Russ.
Copy that one. Oh, is that everybody?
Gailey, I love you. I tell my kids no is a complete sentence. And
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Good
Paul
luck.
Dooley, have I missed you? I'll show you. No, yeah, you're already at the front there. I think that's it. So I'll just double check the list again. Paul Dooley, Grizzly Vapes, Nose Vapor, CC Coils, Mark H, Mush, Kevin Smith, John Vaping Joker, Bill Richards, Marty Saunders, Gayle Bops, Vapor Bunny, Anthony Hart, Craig M and Russ Morgan.
Maya.
I would love for you to be in there, Faxi, but you've got to be a member of that group, kidder. Right, I'm going to put these in here. Put this in here. Right, take this off. And take that off. Right, we are going to go. This is the spinner. Let's see if this bloody works. Right, here we go.
Oh, I can't see my face.
And the winner is Paul Dooling. Congratulations!
Hey!
Do you want it?
I've got lag on this.
Do you want it?
Oh, nearly, Russ.
Oh, me.
Congrats, Paul. Do you want it, mate?
Right, Paul, you know what to do. You've been watching the show long enough, but I will double check so you don't, in case you don't know. You need to send your name and address to the Home Service Live Show at gmail.com. The 60ml bottle is 0 nicotine, so whatever nic strength you want, just let me know that as well, Paul. Okie dokie, and send it to me. If you send it after the show, I can get it straight across to Project Vapes, and they will send it out ASAP, and they are pretty good. Get that off. Get that off. I think that worked. What did you think?
I like the wheel. The wheel's nice. I like that.
You guys like the wheel? It's better than Nightbot. So
Yeah.
I might, because the way that this is doing, I might actually do it in the Facebook group. So you just put your name in the Facebook group. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in chat?
That's the important opinion. I'm personally, I think it's for it.
I think if we put it in the Facebook group, then obviously I can just have the names and whack them straight in.
Kevin likes the colours, apparently. They were pretty, weren't they, Kevin?
Yeah, so what I'll do is next week then, in the Facebook group, I'll put a post, and then just if you just put your name in there, and then I can just copy and paste and put them straight into the actual randomizer. Make life a lot easier, won't it?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I think I just want to be a winner.
I'm ever so sorry, Faxi. It's just the rules that are set by Project Vapes, and I want to give a big shout out to Project Vapes and Johnny's Juice. Thank you so much.
Oh, most definitely. For it is a fine, fine juice.
It certainly is. Right, I can get rid of this now. So, after all that excitement, and it was excitement because I was worried it wasn't going to work. After all that excitement, have we got an Agony Uncle's corner?
Yes, we certainly have. Now, forget Dear Deirdre. I've found this fabulous one. I fear this may be a spoof, but I care not. For I think chat deserve to give an answer to this one. I can't wait to hear this. Dear Sally, ever since my visit to the proctologist, I found myself liking the feeling and seeking out even larger and rougher men. Is there a cure? Failing that, could you tell me where to find some nice big men who know how to treat me rough? Desperate of none eaten. Over to the Agony Uncles.
I'll let you go first.
I'm lost for words.
What's that then?
Just am.
Well, I'm lost for words because I didn't know what one of them was, but it's by all accounts it's a doctor that
Specialises
looks at your bum.
Well, it doesn't actually look at your bum. He puts your finger up your bum to check your donut.
We've got one answer, Doncaster.
You know, the only thing I can say is go and commit a heinous crime, get yourself thrown in jail. You get plenty of proctologists there, especially when you bend down to pick up the soap in the shower room.
Well, there's nothing like waking up to surprise sex every morning, is there? I mean,
Right, is this a girl or a boy? I didn't quite catch that bit because I was tired.
a bloke.
It's
It's a bloke.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a gentleman that likes bum fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, if a gentleman likes bum fun, then why not? Go for it. As long as it's not my bum, I'm not bothered.
You know what? It's the one thing terrorizes me about getting older. Where they lose interest in your love spuds and decide to go around the back, don't they?
Oh, you mean the doctors, not just some bloke on the street?
Well, I was wondering where he was going with this. I'm like, wait, tell us something, Hodgson.
I mean,
Wouldn't matter if I was.
out of curiosity, is it a heterosexual man that's into this? So he likes what they call pegging?
I don't know. I've read out as much information as there was.
Yeah, but it's sort of like, if you're a heterosexual man and you enjoy a bit of bum fun with your lady, what happens between four walls is fine. And if you're you back for the same innings, then that's fine as well. What happens between four walls is fine.
Mr. Robertson, that is the answer of the week. Get a 3D printer, print your own your own size and texture you like for that day.
Yeah. Darren, that is perfect.
I want to know when pegging became a thing.
I don't know because it's never started in this house.
When did it become a thing? It seems to be the norm.
Is it? I don't know. What, are you some peeping Tom?
No, it's just...
I just noticed that you look a bit pegging. I mean, what do you do? Go around knocking on people's door asking for surveys?
Excuse me, do you like pegging?
No, I
We
went to...
found out that 100 out of 2,000 people like teabagging.
So that's going to be the new questions in Family Fortunes, isn't it?
If there was still a milkman, we wouldn't need to go around and do a survey because you just wait until the geezer was bending over to pick up the gold top and shout, and if there's an echo, yeah.
Or is it another thing now? Is it because sex isn't quite the taboo that it once was? So people are more open-minded to try new things?
Yeah, but is it because of that, people are trying more and more outlandish shit to try and shock people.
Well, there'd be a lot of that if you are pegging.
Well, yeah.
Not if you flush yourself out first.
You got to do what?
I mean,
Asking for a friend.
I always thought Billy Connolly made up sellotape freaks, but apparently not.
You are?
Sellotape freaks, they're guys that get sexual pleasure from having adhesive material ripped off their body.
Well, like wax and that.
Yeah, it used to be sellotape because waxing wasn't a thing back in the day.
Oh, okay.
But how did that find out? Yeah. Were you getting a little touch on every time the wife ripped off the elastoplast? Yeah.
Well, Martin will try anything once.
They only get their horn on at Christmas when she's wrapping Christmas presents. Say, "Hey, pass over that sellotape, please, dear."
Oh, you bugger!
No.
No, I mean more outlandish, easy facts. Just speaking more freely spoken about now. I mean, it's a fair point. If you go back to the Victorians and the Edwardians,
Hey, we're going back to them again.
they were some kinky buggers.
I think it's always happened from dawn of time. It's just that we never spoke about it.
It was always an act that carried on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
Well, it's hard to
I
imagine.
mean, come on, let's be right. Whatever's going off today in modern households has been going off for thousands of years.
I can't imagine Kathy from Wuthering Heights after having.
Oh, Heathcliff. That's not it.
Yeah, good hour of being rogered by Heathcliff on the moor, only to flip him over and go, "Right, son, your turn."
How'd you know? No, I disagree. I think the only difference between modern day and the past is literally we talk about it and we are bombarded with it more.
Yeah, but there's blokes dressing up as giant babies. It's not right.
The
And
people
furries.
dressing up as blooming animals.
Furries.
What?
Furries.
Furries? Yeah, that's it.
Furries. Not fairies, furries.
Fur.
Furries.
Oh, doodaring, yes.
Russ, what's cottage? Oh, I don't want to look at that.
Cottage, no, you don't want to know what cottaging is, but it involves plastic bags and public toilets.
How the
If
fuck
there's
would
a fetish that's going off now, it's been going off for thousands of years. It's just that we now
Yes.
now
Not
openly
really,
talk
not really,
about it.
because I don't think cavemen had plastic bags.
Pasty, nicely done that. Edward VII did indeed have a sex chair made, and it's currently in the hotel in Paris that he used to frequent. He was a large fellow, and it positioned the young lady so that he could engage in the act, but his stomach wasn't resting on top of her.
Thoughtful.
That's what I thought.
What's
Each their own. I just don't need to know about it. I tell you, sometimes there's that morbid thing, isn't there? Though you're reading something, you're like, no, and you end up reading a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, some of it's clickbait, but Gordon Bennett, BFG read that up.
What the fuck does that? Oh, okay.
So we've got another one.
Blimey, I didn't realise I'd be doing two tonight. Dear Sally, I have tried every fad diet and intestinal parasite known to no avail. I still continue to gain weight. I feel no man will ever find me attractive unless I can lose more weight. Picture enclosed. Sorry, it was the cleanest one left.
So we're basically saying that there's a larger lady and she can't get a boyfriend, yes?
And I think they're missing out. 100%. You don't turn down the Christmas present because the box isn't right, do you?
Exactly. Definitely not.
There is gold in them there.
She could use King Edward's love chair
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
or a reinforced sex swing.
A what?
What?
Hmm?
Sex swing?
A sex swing.
Oh, have you not seen them? 2 Chains.
And Gaylorbox has just turned around. There are dating sites for large people.
Indeed. He's fab.
I'm sorry. Yes, the human species does base their first connections by looks, yes. But it is not the be-all and end-all of a relationship.
Nope.
Size
good
is
one.
definitely not. If two soulmates hit each other off, that's it. There's nothing that could stop them.
100%. I mean, sex swing. You look surprised at that, Stevie. 2 Chains over the bed.
I know what a sex swing. He doesn't know what a sex swing is.
Who doesn't?
Who does?
Mark.
I do know what a sex swing is.
He
I just
knows
didn't
what a
understand what
sex
you
swing
said.
is.
That's all.
Oh, sorry, it's a Scottish accent.
Yeah. I think you were vaping at the same time as well, so it was difficult to hear.
What's that swing?
Yeah, because when you vape out, it sort of lowers your voice.
Faxi, I said it earlier, mate. If you're relying on your looks to get by, they're probably not developing the character.
Exactly.
That question says more about society's conditioning of women to be skinny. I'd go
Yeah,
with that,
I
Dave.
totally agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% on that. I would love to know where that, because if you look at it, there's African tribes out there that see the larger frame as a symbol of wealth and excess.
Well, we used to be
Yeah,
like that in
exactly.
this country. You go around any National Trust house, and all the semi-naked women that are that's been painted aren't little
Oh,
thin
the
girls.
Rubenesque.
No,
Yes,
they are
Rubenesque.
very well endowed ladies.
I tell you
Why
what,
not? Blooming heck.
I'd
More
go-
cushion for the pushing.
Exactly. Men like me
It's,
don't
at
like
the end of the
those.
day, it's the person. And if
Bloody
you hit
hell,
it
I'm
off,
not
it's fabulous.
Told you I'd make you a lottery winner, Dawn. She keeps on complaining that my cooking's giving her a third arse cheek. What? I use a lot of cream, that's all I'm saying.
Pardon?
He's
I'm
sinking
cooking.
into chair again.
I know.
Yes.
Just
It's
move your
a
camera
fountain.
down.
No,
Move
I've
your
got
camera
swamp
down.
gas.
You look like Chav.
I am. Mark, you're looking good. New shave?
No, I ain't had a shave in about... Well, I've had a trim. When did I have a trim? Saturday, I had a trim. That's it. No. Hair's still there, it's just in a ponytail, if you was wondering.
No, 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 no. No white sauce this evening, Faxi. Pasty. No, none of that.
Well, we don't know what your white sauce is.
Boneless baby.
Roux-based velouté, darling. That's what my white sauce is.
Yeah, alright, you can stop swearing and all.
Say that again.
A roux-based velouté.
Moving on.
Bless you, hanky panky. No, I am no, nothing. Boring. I've got not going the goatee now. It's just the whole thing now. I'm just having it like this.
I must admit, I've got to get back in the kitchen. I've got lazy. We've been ordering out. It's not good. No. Need to start eating better.
What do you mean you're going to start eating better?
Eating better.
What?
Better than what?
Ordering a takeout.
Oh,
Just
so you're not cooking, you're just taking out.
I've
Well,
been recently. It's terrible.
Just order a salad with it. See, job done.
No.
Yeah, salad
Yeah.
bars.
Sod that. I'm a salad dodger, mate. I always have been.
Ah, and thank you. You're looking better than Aiden. You talking about my little baby brother there? Right, guys, we're coming towards the end. Are you going to say your goodbyes, Betty?
Yes. Goodbye. Done.
Never gets old, honestly.
Bill,
And it's a
I'm with
good
you,
night
mate.
from me. And it's a good night from him. Hey, folks, thanks very much for joining us again on this lovely Thursday evening.
It's too
I don't know
warm.
how long it's going to bloody last for, though. Yeah, it's been a good little giggly. Some of the topics are a bit.
Well, you mentioned sex swings.
No, fucking didn't. Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Started it. You started it with the fucking sex chair. But I didn't even know the sex chair thing.
That was a historic fact.
So,
Pasty's bringing some culture to chat.
Yeah, nights are drawing in now.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, yesterday was the longest day, and it was Swamp Past Awareness Day yesterday too. So hope all you guys out there looked after yourselves and you lassies as well.
Swamp Pass away.
Was
Is that an official thing?
okay? Yeah, 21st of June, Swamp Pass Awareness Day.
No.
I didn't even get the T-shirt to prove it.
I thought this was some twisted thing from the mind that brought you Betty Swallows.
Nope. Swamp Pass Awareness Day. Anywho, come and join us again next week, folks, for more of the same. Big thank you to our winner, and congratulations to our winner of the lovely Johnny's Juice. A big thank you to Johnny's Juice and Project Vapes for sponsoring the show, and a big thank you to CC Coils as well.
Indeed.
Well, I say, come and join us same time, same place next week for more of the same, more banter, more gig shits and giggles, and ripping the piss out of Mr. Hodgson. Anywho, have a lovely weekend, folks, and I'll pass it over to fucking rambling on. Mr. Hodgson.
Right, Gaelic. No, I don't think a quiz next week. I think
No.
trying a couple
I
more.
think we're doing another serendipity. Well, I think we're doing the Sweet Nirvana.
Yes, which is the a hint of citrus to that one.
I'm looking forward to that one.
The freshly pressed lemons, triple filtered through frozen sherbet granules.
It's
This should be interesting.
I'll,
Chat.
I'll find me Kelpie out.
Chat, thank you for joining us. For all those that have celebrated birthdays or anniversaries this week, I hope you had a fabulous day because you thoroughly deserved it. If you've been offended by tonight,
tough.
I did not start pegging Mr. Richards.
Oh, who started that?
I've got no idea. Probably a big butch lady.
You want to try some of these?
Right. Don't forget, you can join the Majestic Mullen and the boys straight after us.
Literally.
Yes. By the way, we're not their warm up. They're our clean up.
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah.
Join us next week, as we said, for a try of another flavour from the Serendipity range. If you've been out and about in the B&Ms, you may have noticed that Whitlicker are back on the shelves in their new labels, which is damn sight easier, to be honest.
I love them labels.
Great little labels. Currently on their Blue Moon, which is the Blue Raz in the Nick salts, and that's a cracking, worth a try. Right, I shall hand you over to Mark. So join us next week, 7:30, for more of the same. If you didn't like it, join it anyway. You know, it's always fun watching a car crash.
Yeah, it only gets worse.
And I used to be a cult gaffer. It's just Mark now.
You aren't Gaffer.
Just Mark.
You're always Gaffer.
Guys, thank you so much for a fantastic show. It's always ace on a Thursday. I do love it. Guys in chat, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, when you do leave, give us a good old thumbs up. Want to give a big shout out to Project Vapes and Johnny's Juice. And let's not forget CC Coils. If you want some discount on CC Coils, if you pop over to his Facebook group that's been flapping about in chat, you get 25% off if you use the code SoulOhm service. Yay! Also, if you pop over to Johnny's Juice, give them a thumbs up and a like, that'd be fantastic. So like I said at the end of this one, what I will do for next week's giveaway, I will put a post in our Facebook group if you want to put your name in there, and then we'll cut it off, I don't know, 4 o'clock on Thursday, if that's okay. So get your names in there if you want to enter for next week's. I'll put that on probably Wednesday, and then it gives you plenty of time. We'll give a cut off at 4 o'clock ish, somewhere around there, or maybe a bit later, 6 o'clock. What do you think, guys?
Yes, I'd give it till 6.
Give it 6. We'll cut it off at 6 o'clock. So all you have to do is put a post up, just put your name in it, and then obviously I can just copy and paste and put it straight into the wheel of fortune there. So I'm going to wrap this one up from myself. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a fantastic week, and we'll see you all back here next week at 7:30. So from my good self, Betty and BFG,
Adios, muchachos.
outro.
Hashtag shark tits.
Shark tits.
What?
Hashtag. I just got visions of shark tits and budgie smoke.
And pagan.
No, Harry.
No, I don't even go there.